Oh, God.
That's going in.
No.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 144 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is The Real Portz, and Evil Space Bunny is sitting right next to me virtually.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Pretty good. Pumped up.
Yeah. How's the heat?
You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I'm trying to get the fuck out of the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Can't handle it.
Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty hot.
What does that saying mean?
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. It means.
Is it literally about cooking?
No, it's about the confrontation.
Yeah, but why is it a kitchen?
Because kitchens are confrontational. I actually don't know. I'm pulling shit out of my ass. But honestly,
Right.
that's what I would think. Because kitchens are very angry and
Sure,
confrontational.
I
and
defer
scream.
to your kitchen experience over mine.
Yeah, I have a lot of it, and it was my favorite time where humping and screaming and threatening to kill each other with knives, and then you go and have a drink with your bros afterwards, and like nothing happened.
And you're not in the kitchen anymore. No more conflict.
You leave it at the door. You throw your apron down, and you're like, "Fuck you! You fucking suck! I'm gonna go get a drink." And then they sit next to you at the bar, and then they ask you how your kids are doing.
You're like, hey, how was work today? And you're like, this is fucking asshole at work. Like, it sounds rough.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good grief. Bunny, how was your week?
It was okay. It was a bit chaotic, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you've given that answer so many times when I've asked you.
Chaotic.
Chaotic is like a common descriptor for you, I think.
I feel like it is, but
I was literally listening to an old episode today where you said that, and I made a chaotic neutral joke. And I almost did it again just because it's in my brain because I listened to it. I'm like, I cannot do that twice.
Do two jokes. I mean, I think maybe our listeners could forgive us just this once if you did.
I wouldn't, you know?
Okay, fair.
And you got to produce content you want to listen to, so.
That's true. Okay. Well, I guess I'll come up with a new word for chaotic and messy. Shit show? Can I say shit show?
Shit show, absolutely. Shit show is
go.
interchangeable with chaotic,
Yeah.
and probably is more accurate sometimes.
Yeah, I think that is
Sometimes
much more accurate.
after Taco Bell, it is a shit show.
Oh,
you know,
Jesus.
chaotic doesn't quite cut it.
I had a chalupa the other day for the first time in forever, and I immediately regretted it. But
Yeah.
it was so good, but then I regretted
Isn't that weird
it.
how fast your body can reject something? You're like,
And so, like,
you haven't had time to even realize what this is, Waddy. Shut the fuck up.
it's like I had a chicken chalupa. I was like, well, it's chicken. It's not as bad. And then I'm like, okay, cool. And then literally maybe like 30 minutes later, it's like, hey, that chalupa, it's time. And I'm like, but it's been 30 minutes. And it's like, yeah, it's
You're
time.
like, that's not how it usually works.
It's like,
Usually
fuck.
I eat dinner and then the next day I'm pooping it out. It's not the same night.
Yeah, it was bad. It was instant regret.
God damn.
Yeah, speaking of regret, did you play anything this week?
Why would I regret what I played? What are you just insinuating? Is this a Dota joke?
Yeah, this is a Dota joke, probably. You
Oh.
know, slamming your head.
Well,
on Dota.
here's the thing. I literally could not play Dota this week
Wow,
because it's too hot in my goddamn office.
you have no AC back there. What
I
happened
have
to your AC?
Sacrificially. So we have 3 AC units. One's built into the wall in the living room. Does a great job. Does a great job. It's broken.
Oh no. Okay.
We have another one that's in the bedroom. Barely does a good job.
Fair.
It does a good job with the bedroom, but when the door's open and it has to, do the rest of the apartment, it's bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then we have another one that sits in my office that's literally dog shit. It is like it's basically there for the noise. It feels like it can't keep up with my computer on like a 70-degree day. It's pretty not great.
Okay.
So we're gonna replace that one.
Fair.
Also, hopefully, gonna get the
Other one fixed.
living room fixed. Although it's not gonna get fixed, it's gonna get replaced. There, I have to like demolish our wall a little more because there's no models that fit it. Our landlord let us know that they don't carry those anymore because it's from fucking 1999. So like we're gonna have to figure something else out, and it's AC people are busy this time of year, so it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, especially now.
Yes, and then I was telling a coworker about the AC stuff, and he's like, "Man, what a bad time for it to go out." I was like, "Yeah, but when the fuck else would it go out?
Yeah,
you're using it right now. It's not gonna go out when you're not fucking using it."
It's like, oh, hey, honey, it's almost Christmas time, but the AC just went out.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
We only have 6 months to fix this problem.
Yeah, that sucks.
So my office has literally been barricaded off like there's a plague zone in here.
Fair.
And now I'm sitting in it.
Now you're in the plague zone, the heat zone.
Yeah. To do this podcast,
Sucks.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Not you.
sacrifice.
The listeners, obviously.
Oh, okay. Listeners.
I know you'd rather do this alone. I told you no.
I think I would rather not actually do this alone. I'll be honest with you.
Can
But
you imagine a funny podcast?
oh my god,
Just
it'd
by
be so
yourself?
fucking
We should do it.
awkward.
One day.
Okay, we each record our own episode, and then I would love to see what kind of news you come up with.
Oh, that'd be great.
You just make up your own on the spot. You're like,
I just
and
make up
Bobby
different.
sucks.
They've announced a new Pokemon today with Bobby Kotick's face. It's kind of controversial.
Okay, we're doing this. We're getting real drunk and we're doing this.
Does Hard Drive Magazine have a podcast? Because if not, I'm putting my bid in.
Please, Hard Drive, get in contact with us. I love
What's
you.
the guy's name that runs it? Philip? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, something like that. It's something like that. That sounds really right. Philip, who gives a shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, my week has been dog shit. We've literally laid in bed so much because that's where it's coolest.
Yeah.
That it feels like we're sick. You know?
I just call that a regular bout of depression. So, you know.
You know when you lay in bed so long that the bed's no longer comfortable?
Yeah, I hate it.
It's actually like actively fighting your body.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, sure. Your body's literally trying to destroy itself, and it's like, why the fuck have you been laying here for 14 hours? And you're like, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yep.
Anyway, what did you play?
I played dog nothing, you know? Fucking whole lot of doo-doo. I played a little bit of Disco Elysium.
Okay. Get back into that.
Yeah. There's so many things that I've run into now where I don't know what the fuck I was doing for the first 8 hours of me playing this game.
Were you drunk?
Because
were you high?
No, not at all. The first time I played Disco Elysium, I was stone cold sober. Maybe that was a problem. Because I just keep running into stuff where I'm like, I never asked this person this thing. I never tried this door. Like, Jesus Christ, I thought this game was impenetrable. And that's kind of why I haven't come back, because I felt like I wandered around and made no progress forever.
Right.
And maybe there's something different about the fully voiced one. Maybe it's easier to do stuff. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I'm making some smooth progress now and having a good time. I still haven't unlocked the second part of Martinez or whatever. But yeah, I'm having a good time. It's a great game. And fully voice acted, fucking that's my shit right there. I don't want to read this shit.
I don't want to read fucking shit forever.
Yeah, I bought a Kindle for that, which I'm not using also.
Proud of you. Okay, so Disco Elysium, back on that track. What else?
Yep. For some reason, my Star Wars: The Old Republic, like Steam Deck setting. So I don't know if I mentioned on the podcast or just to you, but I've only been playing on my Steam Deck because of I'm not coming into my office and playing my PC.
Right.
Which is cool because I get to spend more time with it than I normally would, given my current plans of just always being on my PC. So it's been cool. I've just been installing and running shit that Steam doesn't know about. So it's like they'll have three. There's like the green check mark for we tested the shit out of this. It works 100%, no flaws. There's the like yellow exclamation mark, which is like, hey, I mean, some stuff might be a little wonky. Usually that has to do with games that have launchers that you have to use the mouse or whatever to control it a little bit differently before you get in the game. Sometimes that can include like graphical glitches that they're not quite sure of how to fix or whatever. But most of the stuff in that category is totally fine. It's almost as good as it being fully verified. And that's like 5,500 games on Steam, I think.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
And then there's ones that super don't work. They're like, we tested this and fuck no, it does not work. I've tried some of those and they're right every time. They're right every single time. It's usually fucking awful.
Oh.
Straight up broken, actually, usually.
Right. Bummer.
And like Dungeon Siege, I tried to play Dungeon Siege.
Oh.
The 2002 fucking RPG. And
one of our favorites.
does not... it plays in a tiny window, which on a tiny screen is not a good thing. You can't even see the full menu. It's terrible. So there's no way to fix that currently, as far as I'm aware. Maybe someone's cracked it. I doubt anyone's looking.
Damn it!
And then, so there's another category on the Steam Deck, which is like question mark. We haven't really looked into this. So I've had a lot of fun like launching those games. I don't know why. This has been more enjoyable to me than playing video games this week. Probably because it's hot. I'm like, I don't want to focus on a thing. I just want to tinker, you know?
Right.
So I've just been launching those and like seeing what works and like messing around with. I'm looking desperately for some way for the gyro to be useful constantly. The gyroscope typically is more annoying to have activated than not. I don't know what the intention was. Like, the only way I could see it really is like in a multiplayer shooter setting where you have to super precisely aim for a second, but then you never want to use it again. So I have no idea what it's really for. There is a cool camera trick you can do in Star Wars: The Old Republic with it, where you can like hold down one of the buttons and then like move it around for the camera, but you're not really gonna be using that like during gameplay, you know?
No.
So I don't know. If people have ideas or whatever, let me know because I'm interested. One thing I thought would be really cool is a racing game using it, but I have not gotten that to work as of yet.
That would, actually, racing games would be good on that. Fuck.
Yeah. It'd be like playing Mario Kart with the old peripheral wheel thing they had.
The
Remember
fucking the what was it? Was it Double Dash that had the fucking stupid wheel?
I was thinking the Wii because I didn't play anything on the GameCube,
it was the Wii.
but
It was the Wii.
yeah, I was thinking the Wii.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And I don't know what that Mario Kart was called. Mario Kart 8, I think.
I think so. That sounds about right.
Yeah. Too many of those games.
Too many fucking Mario Kart games. Just keep calling it Mario Kart, and then everybody will get confused, and then no one will
Call
know.
it Mario Kart, parentheses, the year it came out. Everyone loves that.
Ooh, actually, that would make it a lot easier, because then you would be able to tell what like generation it was on.
100%. Yeah. It actually would be. Actually, just parentheses, the system it's on.
Right.
And if you make multiple, it's the sequel on that system. Oh my God, this is the best naming convention ever. This is Call of Duty Xbox 362.
Quick, contact the developers. We're on to something. Quick, now.
Can't be stupider than Final Fantasy's fucking Lightning X13 fucking whatever the fuck.
Don't even get me started on Final Fantasy. Okay, so you've just been testing games. Just having
Pretty
fun,
much,
having
yeah.
the
I played
best
a
time.
lot of Fallout New Vegas, actually. Just because it was comfy and I needed something comforting. And none of the Dragon Age games really work very well on it, so
Oh, no.
you do what you can.
Yeah, fair.
KOTOR 2 also runs real good on there, but I'm waiting until me and my crew are finished playing the Old Republic.
Okay.
It's going to be just that's going to be great. It's like holding back on masturbating for a day. You're like, oh, tomorrow it's going to be amazing. And it is. My playthrough after playing the Old Republic is going to be great.
It's going to be 10 out of 10.
I hope my parents are listening.
Your dad calls you. He's like,
Hey, come on, man. I'm trying to support you. Like what? There's a dad who's subscribed to his daughter's OnlyFans. You can't do this? You can't listen through this?
Yeah. Subscribe to Portz's OnlyFans.
Please. $35 tier.
Okay.
What'd you play this week, Bunny?
Okay, I played a couple of gems this week that I'm going to talk about. So I got Bear and Breakfast came out this week. I've been waiting for this game for quite some time. One of my mods became obsessed with this game and became a moderator in the devs Discord, the Bear and Breakfast Discord. And so he ended up getting me a key for this. Shout out to Amped. But it's such a cute, like, little relaxing game. It is like Stardew Valley vibes. And you're just a bear, and you're slowly building, like, Airbnbs in your forest and trying to bring back people so you could collect their garbage and so on and so forth. And it's just really cutesy. My only complaint was there's a lot of talking and a lot of dialogue. And I wasn't expecting that as much in this game. Because I was thinking, I don't remember when I played the demo, but there's just a lot of talking. So I was making up all these dorky voices for them because none of them are voiced over.
Right.
And so I was just having a hard time coming up with like 50,000 different voices for all the characters. It was my only complaint.
Is the hardest part.
It's the hardest part.
I played Secret of Man on stream, and I tried to remember voices for characters, and I was like, I gave up after like 2 hours. I was like, you know what? Everyone gets the same voice.
Everyone gets the same voice. Yeah, I only gave one character a voice, which was the bear. His name is Hank, which is, I think, the most appropriate name for a bear, especially how dopey he is. He's very dopey, so I gave him a dopey
Why
voice.
Why is Hank a dopey name? Think about our listeners named Hank. It's kind of
Hank,
fucked.
I'm sorry if there's any Hank listeners.
Yeah. You sound very capable to me. Hank, I think of like a repairman or something.
Yeah, with propane and propane accessories. So I gave him... But anyway, he's kind of dopey, and I gave him a dopey voice, and it was fine. But it was really cute, and I highly do recommend the game. I ended up playing Bloodwash, and I've been meaning to check out this developer's like whole tier of games. It's Torture Star Video, and they also did like a few others like Salazar House, and I think another one that I started playing through. Oh, Murder House. And the Puppet Combo is their main publisher. And
they
it's
should
just like
collab with Power Wash Simulator and Blood Wash Simulator.
Yeah, we could do Blood Wash Simulator. It's just like this creepy, shitty low poly, but it's actually pretty good low poly. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it felt good compared to some of the other jank games that are made janky on purpose. But yeah, you're a lady named Sarah, and her deadbeat boyfriend hasn't done laundry, and you need to go do laundry because you have an interview, and you're pregnant, and there's a murderer going around named the Womb Ripper. And it's fucking crazy, dude. It's literally like 80s horror movie at like high peak, and it was a lovely experience. Terrifying, but lovely and fucked up.
Are you worried?
Yeah.
That by October you're not going to be in a horror mood anymore?
Oh, I don't think so, because like
you've played a lot this year.
I have.
Is that the most prolific like indie genre right now?
Horror? Yes.
Horror? Yeah.
Yes.
There
I
are
think
probably
it's
the
easiest.
most games in that category, right?
Yeah, I think it's the easiest to make a horror game because, one, you could get creepy assets real easily, and two, you can just hide everything in the shadows and the dark, right? So it makes it a little easier.
And it kind of plays to the shitty aesthetics because even the graphics are hiding in the dark, too.
Right, because it's creepy and it's fucking weird, right? And it makes it just kind of weirder. But the other game I did play was Alice. It's another low poly game. This one kind of sucked, and I was kind of disappointed, and I feel bad because I just gifted it to somebody because it sounded interesting. So I'm sorry when they get around to playing it, but you're in a construction site. This one looks so good too, because the low poly looked really good on this one. The controls are okay, but the way the enemy responds is kind of fucking shit. And I think I'm gonna lower it to easy just to play it and try to beat it. But it's a survival horror. You're in a construction site and you're trying to collect items to get through this area and like get out. And you're running away from this demon woman who's angry. And so you're trying to collect stuff, and as the enemy runs towards you, she eventually kills you, and you start from a checkpoint. But like there's certain areas where you have to go through, and it's almost next to impossible to avoid getting hit or killed by her. And so it's just like really frustrating and annoying. And I was like, you know what, this sucks. I don't want to play this. So I went back to Binding of Isaac. And I've been playing a lot of Binding of Isaac this week too. So, but yeah, that's what I played this week.
Nice.
Shit, you know what we did forget to do?
What?
Give our games to each other.
No, I was thinking we could do that now.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Okay, so me and Portz and I have been trying to give each other new challenges.
Let's
me,
go.
Portz and I. Yeah, me, Portz and I. I'm drunk. Okay, it's fine. It's hot here too. I live in central air though, and I have wine. So get fucked.
Stop bragging. What the fuck? Unnecessary bragging.
So anyway, Portz and I decided to give each other a challenge every month where we would try a new video game that we've never played before.
This is our second month of doing it.
Yeah, it's our second month of doing it. So, do you want to tell me a little bit about Gun?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Gun is I would say it is one of the best B tier games I've ever played.
Cool. Okay.
Fabian and I played it. I played it while Fabian was there. Pretty early on in our relationship, and it kind of, not that early, but yeah, pretty early on. It wasn't like the first thing I showed her or anything. But we just sat there. We didn't know. I just booted it up, right? And then it just happened to be this like 5 hour. I think it's not that long, 5-6 hours, something like that. Like really weirdly written. Like I would swear it's like a sweary game, where it's sort of supposed to be a parody, but it doesn't really know all of the elements it needs for that. But it's like it goes for the obvious joke every time, but it also does it in the weirdest way possible. And the game is janky as shit. So good luck with that. It's beatable though, and it's not hard. So those are things that are very important to me in B tier games. Difficult B tier games are usually fucking dog shit. And this game was not like that. So it is, Deadly Premonition is sneaking up there in terms of B tier games, but this game also is, it's special to me for sure. It's got some, outdated stereotypes and stuff. It's like it's a 2004 game, right? It just is what it is.
Right.
But it's a Western.
Right.
In case you were unclear on that.
Yeah, no, it was around the time that Westerns were hot, because I think
Red Dead Revolver, Call of Juarez,
yeah, Call of Juarez.
Even Army of Two had like a cowboyish kind of feel.
Yeah. It was when cowboys were hot all of a sudden.
Yeah, like cowboys were real hot back then.
Rockstar comes out with a fucking cowboy game and everybody loses their goddamn mind. But it was a good cowboy game. So, I mean, it's only fair.
True.
True. Okay. I'm excited to play it. I don't remember how long it was. I looked it up the other day, or I looked it up when you gave it to me, and then I forgot.
Let me look right now.
I'm looking.
Yeah, 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours.
Oh yeah, that's doable. I could beat that. Okay, so the game I gave you is called Event Zero, and this game is pretty short. It's about 2.5 hours. This is by, I think, Ocelot Society, and I think it's their only game that they've done. And I'm kind of sad because I would love to see more games like this. I beat this in 2020, and I looked at my list from 2020, and it was mentioned a few times in our game of the year, I think.
Oh, okay.
It has probably one of my favorite robot characters ever created. It is a computer that you're communicating with the entire time that you're on this ship, and you're trying to survive and figure out what's happening. And so you're talking to this computer, and
oh, this is the one where you can type to it?
Yes.
Oh, I think I've seen this before. Yeah.
Yes. This one is so good. And so my only thing that I say to you is depending on how you talk to the computer will actually affect how the game goes. So be nice to the robot.
Why?
Or you could be mean. You could be
mean. Why would you load me with that?
Be mean to the robot.
Wouldn't it be more fun if I didn't know that and I was mean? I'm like, what the hell? I got this weird ass ending.
Well, there's only one ending, but other things will happen along the way.
Sure. Okay.
It's great. It's
well,
great.
now it's going to be hard to have that happen organically.
No, do it. Just do it. You'll find out.
All right.
You'll find out, because what you think is nice isn't always nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why I said it. Now you're going to question
Well, yeah, but
everything.
why would you do... Did you know that going in?
Yes.
And you like that you knew that?
Well, it tells you to be nice. It tells you to be nice and stuff, and it's just... This is
like going into like like Mass Effect, and you're like, hey, watch out for red, green, and blue. I'm not saying nothing, just, look out for the red, green, and blue. It's
Actually, I'm gonna start playing Mass Effect soon. Speaking of Mass Effect, sorry.
You've never played Mass Effect? Shit. Well, watch out for the red, green, and blue. Yeah, I'm sure you know that meme though.
No, I do. But it doesn't matter what you do to the robot. It's how the robot is going to interpret it.
Sounds good.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this, because it's fucking crazy. It's absolutely probably one of the weirdest. I
can't wait to come back next week and be like, it wasn't crazy at all. You're crazy.
I mean, I don't think you'll do that. Either you're going to absolutely hate it, or you're going to absolutely love it.
I loved Beginner's Guide, so we'll see.
Yeah, this isn't like Beginner's
No, I know
Guide.
it's not like that, but it's like the one thing you've recommended to me that I'm like, oh my God, I love it. Also, actually, no, that's not true. Well, it's the only thing that has resonated with me 100%. I'm
trying to think of other games. Valheim?
The other one being...
Grounded?
You didn't recommend Grounded to me.
I'm pretty sure I recommended
No. We saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and fucking went goo goo gaga over it. Fucking... what is it called? No Man's Sky? Were you telling me about that?
Yeah, I was telling you about No Man's Sky.
What was the goddamn video game that I'm thinking of?
Ruiner?
I had one key piece of it, and then it has been erased from my mind. So I can't.
Sky.
I don't know. It was not a survival game. I didn't love it as much as you did, but it was the 2D in the...
Messenger?
Nope. Didn't love that. Fucking the artsy black and white one, kind of in the beginning. 2D. The body that is made of body parts. You're a little kid.
Inside?
Inside, that's right. Yes. Yeah. I liked that game, is what I'm saying. And I did not expect to. So your recommendations have been good. I'm not saying we'll see if we're crazy or not. I'm just saying that,
I mean, I am crazy.
Which is not about video game recommendations. Now, Messenger, I like theoretically. Playing that game is miserable, though, because I hate hard things.
That's fair. Jesus fucking Christ.
So I'm playing...
News, though?
What's it called? eHome?
Event Zero.
Event Zero. Right, okay. eHome's an esports team. Got it. And you're playing...
I'm playing Gun.
Gun. All caps.
I'm going to try to play it this week. Yeah, Gun.
You don't have to beat it, obviously, this week. Or at all if you don't want to.
Yeah. Well, same to you. But it's only 2.5 hours.
I'm sure I will. Sure I will.
So you have 7 on that list.
7 what?
Games beaten.
Oh, true. Yeah. I can't believe you remembered how many games I beat, and I did not remember. That's funny as hell.
It's weird what my brain collapses around and what
Yeah,
it does.
it's your only point of focus.
Video games?
While beating them, specifically.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I just need Jeff Keighley to, like, offer me a job. Jeff, please help me.
Literally put beating video games out of my mind entirely. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just, after work, sitting here just crying into Star Wars: The Old Republic and Dota.
You just gotta try, man. You just gotta try. Anyway, so news time? Is it time for the news?
I believe so. That's my understanding of how this podcast works.
Is that how it works? Okay, so I'm gonna say something now because there was a lot of crazy shit that happened this week.
What?
So if I miss something, oh yeah, it's been a crazy fucking week. GTA,
I don't think
Blizzard,
any of it made
Square
it
Enix,
to my Twitter
Minecraft, COVID hangover, Phil Spencer loves God of War, and the Sony lawsuit. It's been a crazy fucking week. And so if I miss anything, please yell at us on Twitter, and we'll give you our opinions on Twitter. It's just be like, hey, I saw this, so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. What do you think of this? Don't be afraid to do that. We love that shit.
Yeah.
We'll eat it up. We'll
even credit you.
Yeah, we'll credit you. You can even DM it to me. I don't fucking care. So, the first thing I want to talk about, which made the whole internet fucking all over the place, which was kind of funny, and I don't know what people got upset about. So, Rockstar released more information about Grand Theft Auto 6. I almost said 5.
Oh, I did see
I can't
this.
help it. Yeah. A lot of people were upsetty spaghetti. So apparently one of the main characters is going to be a female protagonist, which everybody was like upset about at first. But then they switched gears because then Rockstar then said that they're going to clean up their appearance. They've overhauled their workplace culture and everything, and they're going to try to be more woke. And that's
Is that the word they use?
I don't know if that's the actual wording that they use, but basically they're going to try to be more PC, I guess you could say, and not use certain language and stuff, as well as like...
Here's my question. Who thought it was a good idea to announce that with no specifics whatsoever?
Well,
because the fear is everything you do in Rockstar games is bad. Right?
Right.
Shouldn't be doing any of them in real life. So what exactly are we losing? It is a weird thing to say, because just do it. Whatever you're going to do, just make that the game.
Right.
It's so weird. I don't think you're going to win over more. Well, maybe you will, actually. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's what
out
it
of
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I think there's a real distinct possibility that people who really play those games are not interested in that message. I think we saw that all over social media.
Yeah, a lot of people were upset.
Particularly the people chilling in online. Especially online that are not role players.
Yeah. One of the things that they did talk about, like, apparently in GTA 5, the company removed a couple, like, transphobic jokes from the actual, like, release. Like, they were patched out of the game. They even talked about how they've narrowed the gender gap pay at the company itself. But the biggest thing is how they depict women in the games and how everybody perceives women, because most of the time in GTA games they're perceived as sex-oriented or sex objects, according to like.
Well, I mean, the amount of people posting on OnlyFans went from 70,000 in 2019 to 1 million in 2020. So, haven't we? No, I'm just kidding.
You're going to hell for that one.
I don't think that's true. Facts and data, no.
Oh God,
Interesting.
you sound like Twitter. Yeah. So it's
I know,
kinda,
that was kind of the point.
yeah, Twitter was like very upsetty spaghetti about it. They're like, why is
Oh,
there
we should have
more
we should
work?
change our news segment sometimes, especially when it's
Oh, what?
controversial news like this. And
Okay.
I know we always just talk about what we're gonna do on the podcast, otherwise we never would.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
Because I wouldn't think of it. I only think of it when we're doing it. But what we should do is have a segment during the news or, when it's a controversial story, have me play a Twitter character and react to the news.
Okay,
and I could read real tweets.
Oh my God. Okay.
Within reason.
Within reason. Yeah.
There are some tweets that will most certainly be taken down by the website.
Oh my God. Just the amount of Twitter posts, it was just fucking bonkers. And people just losing their goddamn mind. They're like, I don't want to play a woman. And then people are like, women don't complain about playing male characters. Why are you complaining about playing a female? Plus, if this was an MMO, you know you'd be making a female character. Well, that's different. I'm not relating to her. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. That's some of the shit I saw. And I was just like cringing and crying into the internet. Speaking of cringing
you know
crying,
what? I'm totally fine with a woman being the protagonist of a Grand Theft Auto game.
Right.
100%. But she needs to have a little bit of stubble on her face. All right? If we get that, then it'll be fine.
What if they take the picture of me from my Redemption playthrough? Back
No, a little bit of stubble, not a fucking dwarven beard from Lord of the Rings.
But it was so good. I mean, I looked beautiful. Look at this GIF that I have saved into the internet.
I see it. The podcast listeners don't. It's great. I was thinking of the Horizon Zero Dawn thing. That's the joke I was making.
Oh, the facial hair. Okay. The peach fuzz? Yeah. And obviously, give her so much makeup that she looks plastic.
Yeah. Well, that's
and not human.
How are you going to empower an ugly chick? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I hate the internet.
So she's gonna wear a skirt though, right?
I fucking hope not. You know how hard it is to run in a skirt and heels? Jesus Christ.
She's carjacking people.
She's fucking carjacking people. She's kicking them with the fucking 3-inch stilettos and just fucking like piercing them. Actually, that'd be kind of neat. I want a fucking superhero character that has knives for fucking heels.
Is there an argument to be made here? Okay, and I'm being genuine here. I'm not playing a Twitter character. I'm asking you a question, person to person.
Yeah, okay.
Do you like South Park?
Yes.
What would your reaction be if they said they were going in a more PC-friendly way?
They have.
No, they haven't.
They have and they haven't.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of ebb and flow with the culture, but it's not like they don't announce, hey, we're going to be more sensitive this week. That would destroy their show. Because that's the kind of shit that they would make fun of. They just make fun of the fact that they're supposed to like be more censored, you know? They'd write it into the show. So it's like, I kind of get it where like, just do it. That's just don't announce it like, because it's now it's a political thing, and your game should be making fun of that.
Right.
All of it. Both sides, all of it.
I 100% agree with you because I watched. I'm used to old South Park because I stopped watching it, and then recently I watched a new episode, and somebody called somebody a bad word, a slur. For derogatory for homosexual.
Sure.
And so, and then they got mad and they beat the shit out of that person and stuff. And I'm like, oh, if this was 2004 South Park, they would have all laughed. So, like, it is definitely one of those things.
So that's the thing is, like, it matches the culture, but still makes fun of it. They can still do the thing. And it's
absolutely
that's the thing that I hope they don't lose in whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah,
because GTA does that to a way lesser extent, but it is the video game version of that until South Park made a video game. But
you're not fucking wrong, honestly. Or Saints Row.
Look, I know it was horrible. The fucking reviews and shit, like. But when I tortured somebody as Trevor, I do not want that experience to be something else. It was fucking haunting. I didn't like doing it, but I'm glad it was in the fuck. It's like watching Game of Thrones. It's uncomfortable as fuck, but I'm fucking glad it was there.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't want it in every video game. You know what I mean?
Right. No. You're just playing that character in that moment, in that
Yeah,
time,
and he's not an aspirational person. You don't. No one wants to be that guy. You know.
I've met some people that are like, Trevor's my favorite.
Well, he's my favorite character, but he's not someone I want to be in real life.
Okay, fair. I'm pretty sure.
I think he's
wanted to be him.
Definitely the most well-written character in GTA 5, but.
I will say that too, because he definitely is interesting. The killing the hipster one made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah.
But also just like, yeah, I think them announcing it is like them trying to get brownie points.
Yeah, which is
like,
a really weird thing to do from a company who had Ricky Gervais do a lot of radio shit back in GTA 4.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I forgot about that.
Like. You're supposed to be the guys making fun of everything. Like, it's so weird that they did this.
Yeah, it's weird that they're announcing that they're...
Doesn't warrant all the comments. But, you know, it was expected.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Okay. So, fuck Rockstar, I guess.
One news story down.
One story down.
Fuck them either way. Once they've announced it, fuck them either way is the problem with this story.
It's like, good for you. You're doing the right thing. Good fucking job. Paying women? Finally. Fucking A. Anyway.
The stuff at the real company? Great. Toning down your game? Fine, maybe, but announcing it like this is so weird. It's the pat me on the back fucking horse shit that companies do that I don't like.
Right. I guess in a sense, speaking of censorship, we'll go to this one. So Minecraft is doing some interesting things, and I kind of expected this to happen with the way that things have been going watching Minecraft over the years. Obviously, you know, I work at a server hosting company, so I watch, and Minecraft is probably our bread and butter.
Yeah.
So I have to watch all this shit. And Minecraft right now made some interesting changes. So there's two different versions. There's the Bedrock version, which is on the consoles, and it is now also available for the PC, so you can play across all three platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. But then there's the Java version, and the Java version has always been this little fucking rebel on the side, because that's the one that you can mod, that's the one you can change, that's the one you could do whatever the fuck you want to. Bedrock has been solid, and they've been slowly changing it over the years, microtransacting in it, adding little games to it that you can buy in addition to it, and very targeted towards younger children on consoles. And then they recently added a censorship to Bedrock. And I was like, oh, it's just a matter of time. And so with the NFT announcement being banned, they also released a new version, 1.19.1, which also added censorship to servers on any server. So this is like their battle eye, I guess you could say. So if you're bad in a private server, yes.
What is battle eye?
So if you're battle eye, you know, like the thing that bans you if you're hacking in somebody's server and shit like that.
No, I haven't played a server-based game in a fucking long time.
I'm thinking of trying to think. I guess you could compare it to like Dice, but I mean, like if you have a private server for any
so back
game,
in the let's see, I'm trying to roll back the fucking Rolodex here.
Like
fucking Medal of Honor, Allied Assault used. Oh, what was it called?
What did they use?
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure Battlefield.
It may have just
Dice.
been called Anti-G, to be honest with you.
I don't remember, but like, okay, so even if you had a private server,
there's no choice. It's already in it.
Yeah,
that's
it's built
crazy.
into the game, right? So, and if you had a private server, if you hacked on those servers and you got caught, you could get a ban, like from the entire platform of the game, like, But Minecraft is a little different. What Minecraft is implementing is a censorship of the chat. So you can't say certain words.
And okay.
And stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely protecting children and stuff. So you can report people if they say anything bad or inappropriate. And you could get their account permanently banned, even in a private server.
So you can't join other private servers?
Right. You wouldn't be able to join any multiplayer server.
Holy shit.
So if your Minecraft account gets banned because you say a naughty word in somebody's server and you get reported for it, yes, you will be permanently banned.
Wow.
You can appeal this ban, and you will also see how long the ban is for, but a lot of people are freaking the fuck out because Minecraft has always been like, hey, we're hands off when it comes to private servers. You do what you want. You regulate them. It's yours sort of deal. We just offer the fucking, like, software.
Yeah.
And so people are freaking out. There was a private protest, like, talking about it and, like, all this other shit. A lot of people are just avoiding ever going past 1.19.1, including myself. Just because, like, there could be the issue of, like, if you get enough reports, you just instantly get banned. So any streamer...
Yeah, like, even if it isn't legit, or legit, right?
Right. And so that was one of the things, and they're saying, well, each appeal will be processed by a real human.
What?
I was like, okay, how long is that going to take?
Years.
Though? Like, if you get enough reports, you're instantly going to ban this person, and then, like, it could take, like, fucking 3 weeks before that. What if it's, like, a streamer getting harassed for playing
well,
fucking
don't worry.
Bed
People
Wars
who bring in money are
like
going to get preferential treatment.
I mean, I would expect that, but yeah, it is kind of one of those things. Everybody's fucking losing their mind. But I also saw this happening. I knew it was, but there are settings that you could disable it. So, like, it's real easy, and everybody's losing their goddamn mind for no reason. Just don't go on those servers with that setting. It's that simple. If you're that fucking
and it's
worried
obvious
about your
that
fucking
it is set to that?
No.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
That's what makes it, it makes it a little harder, but... Yeah,
it should be an opt-in, it should be an opt-in feature, to be honest.
So it's
because, like, if you want to run your
sides.
What?
It is on both sides. So you can have it censor on the client side, and you can have it censor on the server side. So you can have it if it's censored on the.
It sounds like this
side,
is applied already on everything unless you turn it off, right?
Right.
So it should be the other way around, I think.
Yeah, it should be the other way around. But people are doing this to protect kids, and parents don't watch their fucking kids and see what they're doing, considering how much harassment I've gotten on TikTok because little boys are stupid.
Yeah, I think protecting kids is a noble goal, but I don't think that a blanket fix like this works.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you too. I don't like the way that they're doing it, and a lot of people don't. I definitely do like to play devil's advocate when it comes to this, because, like, somebody's like, oh,
like, think of what people do instead. Like, remember on Twitch when stuff started becoming not okay to say or whatever, like, because Twitch used to be the wild fucking west, and then all of a sudden it got really popular, and lots of things started getting banned. People were getting permanently banned. It was like a bigger deal to do horrible things. And everyone that was, like, using that kind of shit, they would just do different shit. And it got to the point where you couldn't really use a black person in an emote because people would just spam that, making fun of whatever black content creator. You know, they would only use it in a hateful way. So it's like, you're just going to make people more creative. It has to be into the individual moderation. I don't think you can handle it. I literally have never seen it done where it's at a platform level, no hate whatsoever. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, it isn't. And so it's kind of weird. And they should just leave it up to private servers. I understand in, like, mega big servers and stuff.
Yeah, have the opt-in. Like I said, where it makes sense, put that shit. Yeah, for sure.
Right. It is kind of crazy. And a lot of people are freaking out. Okay. Let's switch gears here again. Microsoft nags Activision. So
do you think there will be a time in our life where Microsoft doesn't make sense anymore? Like, we don't even hear the name anymore. It's probably not possible, right? It's too big.
Never possible.
Yeah.
No, it's too big.
Isn't that wild to think about? Most companies barely make it. Google, Microsoft, they're going to be around for fucking ever.
Yeah, they'll be our overlords. Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. Yeah, the fact that Phil Spencer does not see Sony as competition, and he sees Google and Amazon as his competition, just fucking blew my mind.
Yeah.
So,
what a G.
Yeah, Phil is a G. Like, the fact that he's able to say, like,
he's so real with people. It's nuts.
He's very genuine, and I think that's what makes him such a good leader in that sense, because, like, he doesn't give a shit. He thinks that his most anticipated game is God of War this year, which is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Amazing. And the best thing is, Corey, the developer, the main lead dev from God of War, his most anticipated game is fucking Starfield. So, like, it doesn't matter.
The end of the console wars is over, is what you're saying.
It's over. It's over. Everybody's going after Google now. It's the Stadia they're after. No. But anyway, back to Microsoft. Talking about Activision. Apparently, the holdup now is in Activision's quarters. So everything has gone through according to, like, a couple reports recently. But they're just waiting on Activision to fucking get their shit together. And, like, basically, it's like, hey, you signed this all off. What's the rest of the holdup so we can finish fucking buying you, basically. And, like, it's just kind of weird that Activision is, like, still dragging their heels. I think it's Bobby. I think it's Bobby dragging their heels, trying to, like, fucking get this going, and, like, he doesn't want to leave. I don't think he's going to leave anyway, which really sucks. I swear to God,
weird.
If Phil does not remove him, I will be upset with Phil.
It's so...
I will be upset.
Well, there's contracts and stuff he probably doesn't have any power over.
Right. But Bobby's contracts have always been year to year.
I think we should institute a new policy legally in the United States where if someone looks skeevy, you can fire them for any reason.
Creepy fucking face.
With no financial cost to the company. All you have to do is go to court and show a picture of their face, and then the judge and the jury go, yep, yeah, agreed, unanimous, yes.
That one, get rid of him.
Yeah, doesn't matter what the reason is, it's look at his face. I wouldn't leave him alone with my daughter, you know what I mean?
I would not leave alone anybody with Bobby Kotick. Shit,
I'd leave him alone with like a Navy SEAL.
I would feel bad for the Navy SEAL.
Really? I mean, if Bobby tried anything, the Navy SEAL's all right, you know?
I mean, probably, but also, I mean, just being okay. So,
well, you warn the Navy SEAL, be like, "Hey, be on guard. This guy look at his face," and the Navy SEAL will be like, "Yeah, I've seen court cases like this before. Don't worry."
Okay, my roommate before coming up here, Zach, gave me a 10-minute TED talk about Warhammer stuff because that's what he does. Adorable. He was talking about this certain race of, like, humans, that, like, this subdivision of humans called, like, the blanks. They're basically people born without souls, and they're like an evolution of humans, and being around them, if you're a normal human like us, makes you nauseous. You can't stand to be around that room, and that's what I think Bobby is.
Isn't it fucked
I think he's a blank.
That people come up with ideas like this because of people like Bobby Kotick. People exist and have this emotional influence on other people, or not, they cause that type of experience, and then you have to go create a fantasy race to take all your, fantasies about killing that person out on.
Exactly. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, no, it's all Bobby's fault.
Yes.
Blame Bobby.
Yeah.
Blame Bobby.
Stop fucking public libraries, Bobby.
Fucking libraries. think of the books. Anyway, throw back to that fucking meme. So the last two things I want to talk about. Actually, there's three things.
Oh my god.
Fuck. There's so many things. I'm
it's
so
fine.
sorry.
Let's rip through it. Speed style. Let's go.
Let's rip
I'm
through
gonna keep
it.
the quips to a minimum unless they're really good.
TwitchCon isn't gonna mandate any kind of COVID verification before entering TwitchCon. How do you feel?
Not
Every
going,
other
so
event-
don't give a shit.
Fair. I was feeling bad about not going until I read about. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna require anybody to take any kind of like test before coming here and proving that they took a test or prove that they're vaccinated. We're not gonna mandate masks.
I think with the efficacy of vaccines, I don't know if this is a controversial take or not.
Fair.
If you're going out, whether you're vaccinated or not, you kind of assume the risk that you're going to get COVID still anyway.
Right.
So I think it makes some sense in that regard. Because it's like everyone got it, right? Like, there's literally articles that are like, hey, by the way, if you think you didn't get the COVID thing, you were just asymptomatic and you're wrong. You did get it, according to the stats. So it's like, what would you mandate? That you've gotten it before? I guess you could do that.
Well, the thing is, like, even if you got it, you only carry the antibodies for 6 months.
Sure. But, okay, so if you got it in the last 6 months, maybe those people can go to the Switch.
Yeah. You'd be like, I had COVID
so
6 months ago.
There's just no way to really cut it down. It is what it feels like, especially with the new strains. And we're going to be a new one born at TwitchCon. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, we'll call it GlitchCon. It'll be great.
Yeah.
That wasn't good. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. So
I couldn't come up with a better one, so I think it lives, you know? It lives by association of no other jokes.
Fuck. Fair. But anybody, a lot of people are upset by it.
Sure, of course they are.
Yeah, well, like, considering a few weeks ago in San Diego, they had Comic-Con, and they did a whole, like, thing where you either had to prove a negative test or you had to...
When is TwitchCon, by the way?
I think it's in October.
Okay. All right.
I mean, hopefully things will be better by then. But, you know.
I mean, the later in the year it gets, I think it's worse. But I don't know anything. No one really does.
Right. So a lot of people are upset by this. A lot of people are canceling their bookings because, like, TwitchCon tickets aren't on sale yet, but they booked their, like, hotels and all that other shit.
Wait, they're not on sale?
No.
Bruh, they were on sale in March last time. What the fuck are we doing?
Were they?
Yes.
Maybe. I know a lot of people have just been canceling their hotels and shit.
Sure.
They haven't canceled their ticket. I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, I was feeling bad.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to be a hypocrite. Well, I'm not, because I literally argued in favor of not having the vaccine mandate. I'm going to Arlington, Texas, to the Dota tournament that's happening there. It's 2,500 people. I don't think that's as many as TwitchCon, but maybe it is.
No, I don't think.
I don't know how. I really didn't have a sense. As soon as you get past 1,000, I can't count anymore, even by estimation. It's not possible. I was homeschooled and locked in a fucking basement for most of my life. So,
also toots.
Toots, yes. I said the word toots for way too long. That was in the intro, you fucking son of a bitch.
I know.
Now it has to. Did you do that so I wouldn't put your burp in, you fucking monster?
So I want to make you move. Admit it.
Oh, Christ. All right. Well, just derailed the
bitch.
shit out of me. I don't know what the hell I was saying. Yeah, have fun at TwitchCon. Hope you die.
Arlington, Texas. You're going to Dota tournament
Yeah.
month.
And I don't think there's any COVID
2,500 people.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. But it's also Texas. And
That's really true. It's probably why they had it there, though.
Sorry, our one Texas listener. So... Yeah, I guess get fucked. I'm not going. Maybe I'll look into it next year.
Yeah.
I was feeling bad about it. I was like, oh, I really wanted to go. And then
I super
happened,
don't.
and
Me and Twitch I just don't. I don't care. As soon as I learned that basically, like, you have to do YouTube videos to grow anymore, it's like, goddamn.
I've been having fun with YouTube. I hit 169.
Yeah, but YouTube is awesome.
subs the
I'd go
other
to
day.
YouTube Con.
YouTube TubeCon.
See-
Let's go
see
to,
some
let's
Tim the Tap
create
Man?
it. Google, get on it, Susan. Anyway, so remember last 3-4 weeks ago when Square Enix sold off a bunch of its like Western studios?
Yes, I do.
And I was asking you, who do you think they would sell to if they were going to sell?
Do you remember my answer?
I don't remember your answer.
Fucking damn it, because neither do I.
I remember my answer.
Was it right?
It was Sony.
Oh, I'm going to guess that I said the same thing.
You probably did say that. You probably agreed with me because, like, now there's rumors going around that Square
Because it's like,
Enix
who the
is
fuck has
getting
the money
ready
and
to
isn't
sell.
just crazy into NFTs right now?
Oh no! Is this Sony's way of getting into NFTs?
Here's
Could you
why
fucking
hasn't
imagine?
Epic acquired a bunch of studios? They have
Probably
shitloads of
because
money.
they.
I know they're giving it away and they're in the red, but apparently they just have funny money fucking Monopoly shit.
Yeah, they have that funny money.
You can just
can't
acquire whatever,
fail
just be
Monopoly
more in the
money.
red. What's negative $15 compared to negative $50? You know, like it's all the same thing.
Yeah, 50,000. What the fuck does it matter anymore?
Exactly.
But exactly. So
yeah, Sony.
Square Enix.
Yes.
Yeah, Sony. It's there's a rumor floating around. It has not been
it's still a
officially
rumor?
confirmed.
Fuck. How's this news?
It's still a rumor. I know. I tried. I tried looking so hard into it, but a lot of people are reporting on this.
I wanted
that
Mr. Sony
Square
saying,
Enix-
yes, we did it.
I need what's his face, the fucking CEO. I can't think of his name to talk about his dogs.
Wait, what?
But it's been going around. I can't think of the name.
I
of
can't
the
remember
guy.
anyone since Kaz Hirai fucking left.
Yeah, I don't remember. CEO of Sony PlayStation Entertainment. I'm drunk. Don't judge it.
Uh-huh.
Jim Ryan. Okay.
Oh, that's
Jim
America,
Ryan.
right?
Yeah. He
I hope.
when the whole fuck, I hope so too. I hope I have it right. But I remember when the whole abortion thing was happening and stuff like that, he made like this huge post is like, "Oh, let people have their own opinions and shit." And then he did like a 2-page fucking article. He had like that 5-minute blurb talking about that, and then he had like a 2-page fucking announcement talking about his dogs.
Oh.
So I need him to get on the fucking horn.
Doesn't he know that dog
with
whistles are
Square
supposed to be
Enix.
subtler than that? Got him.
Got him.
Don't say the word
We got
dog
you,
in
Jim.
your dog whistle.
It would be really funny if Square Enix sold off all this fucking IP shit that they sold off because they're so heavily invested in their NFTs, and then Sony says no. Oh my god, that would make me laugh so fucking hard. Because I mean, it would be a good fit for them to go with Sony because they're story-driven games and they're very similar and stuff like that. It would, that would make me laugh. Absolutely make me laugh.
So
Okay,
wait.
speaking of Sony,
Is the theory that Square Enix got rid of a bunch of studios to focus on NFTs? Like they freed up some cash?
to focus on, free up some cash, sell their Western studios that were doing
Yeah,
okay.
right.
And they couldn't make NFTs for because they weren't multiplayer.
But didn't they get rid of
games. They're mostly
IO? How's that
focusing on Final
okay?
Fantasy. I don't know. They're not very coherent with it. I don't know. They're all over the place.
Sure.
Square Enix is fucking all over the place. They're a hot goddamn mess, honestly.
Right.
At the end of the day, they're a goddamn fucking mess. Speaking of the next mess, Sony. So Sony is actually facing a class action lawsuit regarding the PlayStation 5's defects. And I don't know if you actually knew about this, but this actually started in Illinois because a lady named Christina, God bless her, was very angry.
I
So
don't know
what
this at all,
happened-
by the way. I have no idea.
So what's happening right now is that there's a defect with the PlayStation
Is my
itself
PS5
that
coming
causes it to
alive at night and strangling me in my sleep?
Yeah, it's gonna kill you.
Oh, okay.
So basically what's happening is the PlayStation 5 is prone to shutting down during the middle of gameplay because it overheats.
What?
It's not... Yeah.
Wait, how long do you have to play it before that happens? I've done like 4 hours.
It's probably longer than that.
Yeah,
but
then
it is...
Go play a real game, fucking babies.
Well... What if it's also the area, like the heat and all that stuff, because this lady's in Illinois, it's hot out here, etc. But anyway, so the PlayStation 5 is prone to shutting down in the middle of gameplay. And then what pops up is this huge pop-up saying that it's like, hey, your system shut down unexpectedly, please don't do that. And then it goes through this whole system check, even though it was the machine causing the defect.
Kinda, yeah, okay.
Anyway, so this whole case, Sony hasn't disclosed any information about the crashing defect, but it has affected a lot of users. I found this because of TikTok, which is fucking the most bizarre thing, because I couldn't find a whole lot on it outside of TikTok until I started digging.
Is it a real lawsuit?
It is a real lawsuit that is happening, and a lot of people apparently are affected. Sony did bring some firmware to update the PlayStation, but it still causes this defect because it's a hardware issue. And Sony delivered these PlayStations with this defect being known. And they continue to ship them, and they're still continuing to ship them.
What is the defect? If it's too hot in Illinois, it shuts down?
I think what's happened. Yeah, I think it gets too hot, and then it shuts down.
Like, what's the temperature in her room? You know?
I don't know, but basically what happens is that the console
Because I'm not using my computer right now. Well, except to record this podcast. You're welcome. Because it's too hot. Like, is she not using the right judgment? Are all of these people? I don't know how many people it is, but...
I mean, maybe not everybody has the best central air that I do, but
wow,
you
brag
know.
Again. Okay.
I'm gonna just jab you whenever I can. But what happens is, if your PlayStation, I think there's a warning that if your PlayStation crashes like this and continues to crash, you have the potential to void your own warranty. So because it's crashing, it's you shut down the PlayStation improperly. Yeah. You shut it down improperly,
that seems like
even
a
though it's
software
the
thing.
machine
Just have it go to
itself.
sleep slightly earlier than this. That seems like you could solve it in software, right? So you don't lose your save or any progress.
Yeah. But yeah.
Just saying, Sony, you can hire me. I'm pretty cheap.
You're pretty cheap? You'll do it for free for another PlayStation 5?
I respect myself, but I'm pretty cheap.
But it does, like, there was, like, a new update as of July 2022. So just last month, there was a firmware update, but it's still happening. The problem is still happening to a lot of PlayStation 5 users.
How many is a lot?
So I don't feel bad. I don't know.
Who's saying it's
enough
a lot?
To, like,
also?
write an article.
Let's not fucking conflate these things. Someone wanting to create an article and a lot of people having it do not correlate in any way.
No, absolutely right. But if one person sues and then everybody bandwagons it, absolutely. Yeah, a lot more people picked it up over the past couple of days. Gamer Rant.
But I'm saying, like, because those companies just copy each other.
Right.
Any news about a PS5 is fucking click-worthy. So who's really affected? How many users is what I want to know.
Ooh, good question. I guess I could look into it more over the week. I found this literally right before the podcast.
Sure.
So I
Backpedal already.
As much research.
Gotcha.
Look,
no, I'm kidding.
listen, mister.
No, I'm grateful.
So
I'm grateful you look up the news. That's it. That's the end of what I have to say.
Okay, good. That's what I thought.
Suck at your job.
I was like, thank you. I do a great job. But
you know what? I'm looking forward to the next Grand Theft Auto because even though it is a woman, it's not you. I'm
I
kidding.
mean, that's fucking fair.
I'm kidding.
I wouldn't want to play me either. Shit.
Like, I'm looking for escapism, not realism.
I don't fucking need to deal with my anxiety in the morning and not wanting to get up.
Yeah.
And
You
wondering
gotta
if
fucking
my
manage
cat's mad at
Minecraft
me.
servers again.
This fucking 15-year-old is hitting on me, asking if he'll put his Minecraft bed next
I
to
do
me.
hope you get
Little
dick
does he
pics,
know.
though. If they're gonna make a lady, they better make it realistic, and you better get dick pics.
Oh my god! I swear to God, yeah, that would actually be kind of
I
funny.
would
if you got
love
dick pics
that.
in your
That's
fucking
another
DMs.
way to like make fun of it, right? Because it's kind of a stereotypical thing, but it also endears you to what women go through. So that'd be great. Oh my God, I could be a writer. I could do any job. Fuck this. I'm gonna go be a writer on Grand Theft Auto 6 right now.
Let's tweet at Rockstar right now, being like, "Yo, I'm all for female protagonists, but I
And
also
they're like,
think
thank
that
God, one person tweeted us in favor. You're hired. Oh, you're not a woman. Actually, we can't hire you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You could do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'll do it.
I'll just yeah.
I think I'm okay. I'm okay with having a female protagonist. Jesus,
Yep.
I'm drunk.
Protagonist.
I'm protagonist.
Protagamy. Oh no, it's devolving
I'm
further.
all for it. It's getting worse. Obviously I'm all for it. I encourage it. I think it's great. It would be fucking hilarious though if she has to deal with some of the bullshit that women normally do have to deal with, like that, like dick pics or being like, "Oh hey honey, you're real hot. You want to go out?"
Every time you try to save your game,
You're
somebody
a
tries to
whore,
fuck you.
You're stupid bitch. Yeah. I had that happen the other day. Somebody slid into my fucking Instagram DMs, and instantly they're like, "So, do you want to get to know each other better?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Good, you're a fucking whore. I didn't want to get to know you anyway." And I'm like, "Yep, cool, good talk. Yeah, you're such a great man. Mm-hmm,
Jesus.
Don't be a woman. It just sucks.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you
but
get
be a
tits,
woman.
which is kind of cool. But
This is why men don't want to be women in video games. They know it's terrible.
yeah, this is why. I guess that makes sense. Fuck. Because you know how shitty they are.
Yeah, you're like,
Fuck.
oh my God, I've done some horrible things. I don't want to go through that.
I swear to God, listeners, listen to me. This is the very end, and if you made it this far, I'm very proud of you. However, if I find out that you're sending dick pics, unsolicited dick pics to somebody, I will fight.
A, it never worked. B, why?
Yeah. Why? Why would you do it? Don't.
Do women just say, like, what I would do if that would happen to me is I would just say to all of them, wow, I can't believe you're that confident to put that thing out there into the world. And then they'd be crippled for years.
The one that blocked me on Twitter not too long ago that I got, I was like, wow, are you proud of that thing? And then instant block.
Yeah.
I hope he's traumatized.
Look, I don't care how incel you are or whatever. If someone's making fun of your actual penis, does not feel good. It's never happened to me. I'm just assuming.
I hope nobody makes fun of your penis in Dota. That's all I
In
gotta
Dota,
say.
you can do it because no one's seen it in Dota. But if there was a picture up and everyone was making fun of it, that hurts a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like the evidence is right there. Thanks for listening to this episode, everybody.
Don't send dick pics. We love you, though.
Turns out it's not the news
Also,
that prolongs this podcast. It's us.
It's us. It's always
It's
us.
dicks
It's
and
dicks.
gender conversations.
Yep. Fuck.
You know what's hard about being a man
Uh,
is they keep making video games just for women.
Oh my god! Shut the fuck up! You know what? I was gonna say share everybody, share with your friends, but maybe you should just set Portz on fire. I'd be okay with this. He's already halfway there.
Yeah,
It would
it's
be
true.
easy.
It would actually be doing me a big favor.
Also, don't forget to go follow us on Twitch and Twitter at Evil Space Bunny and the Real
we would
Portz.
we'd never dare to tweet things as bad as we say on here.
We're too much of pussy babies.
So go follow us there for our PC takes.
Exactly. Okay, good night.
Bye.